from New Hanover County Schools Television, powered by students. This is your school news.
Welcome to your school news for this week of Monday, October 21st through the 26th, 2013. I'm Scott Banke.
And I'm Michaela Sears. Topping our newscast this week, Board of Education holds joint meeting with county commissioners. Bradley Creek Elementary holds second annual Hispanic Week Course Fair, and school system officially launches new parent information system.
Our top story this week, the Board of Education and the county commissioners held a joint meeting at College Park Elementary to discuss the school system needs for a bond referendum. Commissioners joined board members at College Park Elementary, one of the aging schools on the list to be replaced, with bond money to discuss the school system's needs. Also on hand were Superintendent Markley and senior staff to answer questions from the commissioners. We have the meeting from YSN reporter Bobby Blue.
The joint meeting with the county commissioners was the first step in a process towards seeking a bond referendum in New Hanover County in the 2014 November election. The meeting started with a tour of College Park Elementary conducted by school principal Maria Green. It provided commissioners with an up-close look at the needs of the school system. Homeless people on campus, wires running across ceilings, and close quarters in classrooms were just a few of the concerns presented during the meeting. Superintendent Dr. Tim Markley outlined for the commissioners many of the other concerns facing the system. Both Hoggard and Laney has suffered for years with gymnasiums that fail to meet the needs of an increased student population, while many cafeterias also designed for smaller student numbers have become jammed during lunchtime. Windows and their frames are cracked and broken, aging roofs are leaking, floors are showing their age, and old tile and poor plumbing in bathrooms and kitchens are creating drainage issues. There are traffic issues at every school in the system. Both morning drop-offs and afternoon pickups are bumper-to-bumper affairs. Safety is a major concern, the superintendent stated. Commissioners heard that schools like College Park, Blair, and Williams all feature open campuses. These schools require students to go outside to move from classroom to media center to cafeteria. Dr. Markley pointed out that the school system currently has 84 mobile units in place to handle the growth in student population, which commissioners were shocked to discover is equivalent to having 4 completely built elementary schools. The bond request is for $280 million, but that is not the final figure. Leaders will continue to discuss the right amount with the intention of putting it to the voters for a referendum. Reporting for Your School News, this is Bobby Blue.
In other news, while adults tend to think life was better back in the day and the future for their kids is uncertain, teenagers have a more optimistic lookout according to a new All-State National Journal Heartland Monitor poll. 54% of teens surveyed says it's better to be a teenager today than it was for their parents. The Heartland poll released this month sampled 1,000 adults by phone in early September and 300 teenagers in a follow-up online survey. It noted distinct differences in attitudes between the generations, with young people expressing more hope.
I think people my age are more optimistic about the future because they've more prepared themselves for their future and feel like they have a better chance of being successful, and they know more about the government, so they feel like it's more of their control.
I think adults from my generation have done a really great job telling their kids that with hard work they really can do anything. I know my parents and my teachers have made me believe that. So with myself, for example, I want to be a writer when I grow up, and which isn't a job that you automatically get just by getting a degree. So I think that if I work hard, it can definitely happen thanks to my parents.
Just 20% of the adults surveyed believe that today's children will have more opportunities to get ahead in their lives when they are grown, while 45% think they'll express less and 30% expect opportunity will be the same. Among teens, 45% feel they'll have more opportunity than their parents, and 31% of young adults ages 18 to 29 are upbeat about their future being bright. The younger generation sees value in education. Nearly 86% of teenagers polled said college is a good investment in the future. Young people surveyed anticipate paying for college with a combination of sources. About 50% expect their parents will help pay for college, while 35% expect to pay for it themselves. Nearly 80% of teens are hoping to get a scholarship or grant, and 1/3 anticipate they'll take out loans.
In other news, as part of the North Carolina Disabilities Employment Awareness Month, observed in October, New Hanover County Schools Transition Advisory Team will hold the What's Next in Your Life Transition Fair for parents and students with disabilities and special needs. The fair will be held on Tuesday, October 29th, beginning at 9:30 a.m. in the Dale K. Spencer Building located on 1802 South 15th Street, Wilmington. Admission is free. Wilmington area agencies and employers will be available from 9:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. to speak with students and parents. The evening starts at 5 p.m. The fair is designed to expose students and parents to the employment and educational opportunities, as well as the community services that are available to them in the greater Wilmington area. For additional information, contact Betsy Stanwood, Transition Specialist at 254-4449.
Bradley Creek Elementary held their second annual Hispanic Resource Fair. This year, over a dozen different agencies came and shared information about our community, education, laws, and more with the school's Hispanic community. We got a report on this event from YSN reporter Cassie Williams.
The second annual Hispanic Resource Fair at Bradley Creek Elementary provided valuable information as well as some family fun. The event, held in the cafeteria and in the main lobby of the building, featured 19 community resource representatives. Each organization was there to help promote inclusion and provide valuable information to members of Bradley Creek school family.
We wanted to bring as many vendors as we could that service the Latino community under one roof, because this is a population that does not seek out services. I guess, just fear or just not knowing that there is something out there that can help them.
Free information about education, English as a second language, healthcare, childcare, social services, immigration, citizenship, and domestic violence were all available from the agencies and organizations at this year's fair.
We do reach out to the Latino community. We provide a lot of services, and that's why we're here tonight, is just to get the word out to this community, all the different types of services that we provide. And we provide services to clients that have health insurance, have Medicaid, or self-pay with sliding fee scales. So I think it's important to let them know.
Just as with last year's event, snacks were available and entertainment was provided by Bradley Creek's elementary young singers and performers. The second annual Hispanic Resource Fair at Bradley Creek Elementary was a huge success. It connected families with important community services and agencies that will help them access resources and overcome barriers. Reporting for Your School News, this is Cassie Williamson.
2 weeks ago, we introduced you to the new Power School website launching this year across the state. This week, we are pleased to announce that New Hanover County Schools now has the new parent information system called Parent Portal up and running. Accounts have been created in Power School and will give parents access to their child's classroom, assignments, academic grades, and detailed attendance information. Parents will also have access to school announcements through a new school bulletin feature.
They can expect to find actual grades for their students for the actual current semester, as well as previous reporting periods. They can see teacher comments based on the reporting periods and assignments for those students. Teachers can actually give a description of an assignment and send a parent to a certain link to help with actual homework and classwork assignments for that student.
User identification and passwords for these accounts are being distributed by individual schools via letter during the upcoming week. Due to the confidentiality of the information, schools are requiring parents to pick up their letters from the school in person. Times and dates for pickup have been named by each school and will vary from school to school. If you have any questions regarding Parent Portal or Power School, please contact your child's school office. School contact information can be found on the district website at www.nhcs.net.
Fourth grade bird watchers at College Park Elementary are keeping their eyes open as they find and record the birds on the school's campus each Monday. This bird watching club will meet each week from November to March in Project Feeder Watch through the Cornell Lab of Ornithology. The Cornell Lab is a world leader in the study, appreciation, and conservation of birds. Their hallmarks are scientific excellence and innovation to advance the understanding of nature and to engage people of all ages in learning about birds and protecting the planet. We are doing our part to help scientists research bird populations to see what can be done to conserve our songbirds in the U.S.
Now, when your school news continues, Creed Racing is here with this week's exciting lunch menu forecast.
Plus, coming up, Ogden Elementary kindergartners learn the daily 5 of reading and writing.
This is your school news on cable and online. Don't go away, we'll be right back.
I'm John Stevens.
I'm Diana DeGarmo.
And I'm Justin Guarini, and we support music education. Kids who study music do better in school and in life.
Music education is so important because it is a great learning tool and it is essential for developing minds.
Music for me in high school and junior high and all throughout my education had been such a great opportunity for me to express myself.
To support music education in your local community, go to www.supportmusic.com.
Welcome back to Your School News. This month we are dedicating our B block to the topic of bullying.
The end of the bullying begins with me. That's the message during October's National Bullying Awareness Month. It is a time when communities can unite nationwide to raise awareness of bullying prevention.
During the month, the topic here at Your School News will be engaging, educating, and hopefully inspiring everyone watching to join the movement and prevent bullying right here in our hometown.
This week, we look at the efforts made this month to unite the entire New Hanover County school system against bullying. On Wednesday, October 9th, the entire school system joined together to show they cared about those who are bullied and want bullying to end. In fact, the school system all month has been putting special emphasis on the subject during October and as well as on Unity Day. We get a full report on the countywide Unity Day from Jamie Stafford.
It was a day to wear orange. It was a day to say no to bullying. From the halls of Ashley High School to the auditorium at Roland Grice Middle to the parade outside of College Park Elementary, the New Hanover County school system united to fight bullying. National Bullying Prevention Month is a campaign in the United States founded in 2006 by Pacers National Center for Bullying Prevention. The campaign was started back in 2006 and has been uniting communities nationwide to educate and raise awareness of bullying prevention.
On all campuses, the Common Core Counselor Education, Character Education curriculum is being implemented, which does address character education, which addresses bullying as well. In addition to that, we have many campuses that are PBIS campuses, positive behavior and intervention and support. And on those campuses, they are using various programs and strategies through the PBIS network that helps them to implement anti-bullying bullying bystander training and education for all of our students.
Expanded in 2010 to include activities, education, and awareness building for the entire month. National Bullying Prevention Month is recognized in hundreds of schools and organizations signing on as partners. Facebook, CNN, and Yahoo Kids have supported the month through media outreach and dissemination. Here in New Hanover County Schools held rallies, read special books, and invited guest speakers to talk about bullying and bullies.
It's someone that tries to get away with words, actions, things that go unnoticed for a long period of time because sometimes these situations don't get reported right away, and it's repetitive behaviors that could happen from anyone at any level of education, of school setting, home setting, in the community, boy, girl. It could be unsuspecting students that we think, are A/B honor roll students. It could be students who are also struggling with their own personal daily life moments, life events that they're processing and maybe target and take out on other students, other children.
Everything in every school is geared in response to the need to raise awareness of bullying. Students throughout the system learn to distinguish bullying from daily conflict situations everyone faces. Students also reflected on bullying in their community and held discussions about bullying and suggested solutions to the problem.
But I know that for myself personally, I did deal with it, and I think that most people do deal with it, and so it's always kind of been more of a sensitive subject for me. So I think that I am relieved that things like this are starting to be put in place more.
Coordinated through the school system's Student Support Office, resources were provided to schools, parents, and students and to respond to bullying behavior and to address the issue through education and support. Through school counselors and social workers, New Hanover County Schools has spread information through the district, encouraging a call to action to educate everyone about their role in bullying prevention. It is hoped that this will provide the groundwork for the call to end bullying in our hallways, cafeterias, playgrounds, athletic fields, and classrooms. That it will become an everyday campaign we don't ever want to give up on. Reporting for your school news, this is Jamie Stalford.
Thank you, Jamie. We have spent the last few weeks talking about bullying, what the school system is doing, what the teachers are doing, and what students are doing to stop bullying. Now it's time to talk to the community. As a citizen of the community, you play an important role in ensuring all children are safe from bullying. Whether you work in law enforcement, mental health services, community or youth organization, or any role that works with children, there are resources to help you take action against bullying. First, understanding what bullying is and what is not is crucial in forming bullying prevention strategies. It is also good to know what your state laws are about bullying. Some laws, such as in Washington, D.C., cover community organizations as well as school. Next, utilize the Community Action Plan and Toolkit at the website on the screen to host anti-bullying events in your neighborhood and develop a comprehension strategy for bullying prevention. Explore other federal and non-federal resources, such as the ones we've listed, that might help you in planning your bullying prevention work. If you know or suspect bullying is taking place in the community, learn how to respond, talk with the school in your area, or contact law enforcement to discuss the issue. Learn more about working in the community to stop bullying, including potential partners and additional strategies.
Join us next week as we wrap up our bullying awareness series. We'll join a Mosley student whose graduation project on bullying is helping students at Wilson Middle School. That's next week.
It's time now for this week's Lunch Bill of Fare. Gone are the days of mystery meat and the crabby hairnet wearing lunch lady.
Across the county, school lunchrooms have gotten a facelift and a menu makeover.
Creed Vasson, our lunch menu analyst, joins us now with the week's school lunch menu, so parents, students, teachers, and everyone working with the New Hanover County school system can plan their lunchtime options.
The lunch menu this week has some interesting combinations of entrees and sides. We've got chicken stir fry and stewed tomatoes, and spaghetti paired with spicy black beans. Remember in preparing school lunches, the Child Nutrition Programs reflects the U.S. Dietary Guidelines for Americans and other criteria to achieve nutritious integrity for the week of October 22nd through the 28th. Your school's cafeteria will be serving the following. On Tuesday, October 22nd, we have chicken stir fry with rice and macaroni and cheese as your entrees. On the side, stewed tomatoes, broccoli, a garden salad, and fresh fruit. On Wednesday, October 23rd, your entree choices are Southern Restaurant quesadilla and a cheeseburger. On the side, french fries, a garden salad, and chilled pears. On Thursday, October 24th, spaghetti and meatballs with a breadstick or a Santa free turkey wrap with a pasta salad are your main entree choices. On the side, spicy black beans, a garden salad, and fresh fruit. On Friday, October 25th, choose your grilled ham and cheese or a honey barbecue chicken dippers with a roll as your entree. On the side, a fresh tomato and cucumber salad, a garden salad, and apple crisp. For the weekend, I've got my healthy tip. This weekend, add grated, shredded, or chopped vegetables such as zucchini, spinach, carrots to lasagna, meatloaf, mashed potatoes, pasta sauce, and rice dishes. Remember, it's all about eating right. After the weekend, start the week with pizza or a BLT sandwich with cheese cubes. On the side, macaroni salad, Carolina caviar, a garden salad, and applesauce. You may not know this, but October is a National Farm to School Month, a time to celebrate the connections that are happening all over the country between schools and local food. In 2010, Congress approved a resolution to officially designate October as National Farm to School Month. The Farm to School program is a way to improve children's nutrition, support local economies, and educated children about the origins of food. Now taking a look once again at your lunch entrees for the week, you've got some great selections. Chicken stir fry on Tuesday, cheeseburger on Wednesday, spaghetti on Thursday, and grilled ham and cheese on Friday are my personal choices for the week. That's what's on slate for lunch at your school's cafeteria, so don't miss any of these nutritious, delicious, and healthy meals. From the newsroom, this is Creed Rasson, reminding you that to eat is a necessary, but to eat intelligently is an art. Back to you.
Thanks, Creed. Don't forget you can also catch the lunch bill of fare during the morning show here on the Learning Network, and get a lot of healthful nutrition information online at www.nhcs.net/nutrition. Now don't go away. Coming up, we highlight the Ogden Elementary kindergartners learning the daily 5 of reading and writing.
But up next, we've got the high school sports report with Russell Harrison. Russell will keep you update on all the games for the coming week.
Your school news will continue right after this break.
That's it.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. When you adopt a child from foster care, just being there makes all the difference.
Welcome back to your school news. Now it's time for Russell Harrison with sports.
And welcome to Sports on Your School News. We are in the 10th week of high school football, and there are some good matchups on tap this Friday night. On October 25th, Ashley Screaming Eagles have a bye week. Millennium Bucks welcome Higher High School to Holiday Stadium. This will be another great cross-town battle as Lenny hopes to keep their winning streak going strong. The Wildcats this week head over to West Brunswick territory. Hopefully, the Wildcats can squeeze out another victory. Recapping high school football. This Friday, October 25th, Lenny stays home facing Hoggart. The New Hanover Wildcats travel to West Brunswick, and Ashley has a bye week. This is going to be another great night of hometown football. All games start at 7:30 p.m. Then looking ahead to November 1st, Ashley stays home facing the Lenny Bucks, and the New Hanover Wildcats heads off to South Brunswick, and Hoggart faces West Brunswick at home. In men's soccer this week, New Hanover has 2 back-to-back away games. They face Hoggart on October 22nd and Ashley on the 24th. Lenny has an away game and travels to Rose Soccer Field in Greenville to face J.H. Rose on October 22nd, and then has a home game against Topsail on October 24th. The Hoggart Vikings have only one conference game this week on October 22nd as they head over to Legion Stadium to face New Hanover. Then on October 24th, they have another away game against Swansboro. Wrapping up the soccer schedule, the Ashley Screaming Eagles have to head up to Topsail on October 22nd. They have a home game on the 24th against New Hanover. In tennis action last week, tennis had their Eastern Conference tournament. Last week in singles, number 2 seed Marta Rios Pierce from New Hanover High School defeated number 1 seed Melanie Post from Hoggart 6-1, 6-1. Number 4 seed Mackenzie Barker from New Hanover High School defeated number 3 seed Kendall Hanks from Laney High School 62, 7-6, and 7-1. In doubles, number 2 seed team I messed up. I can't pronounce her name. Louisa. Okay. In doubles, number 2 seed team Louisa Cohn and Haley Meyer from Laney defeated Taylor Wakili and Campbell Cooper from New Hanover 3-6, 2-5. Number 4 seed Anna Porcella and Susie Schoolfield from Laney defeated Lucy Watkins and Ellie Edwards from New Hanover 6-0, 6-0. Staying with tennis, we had the results of the first round dual team playoffs with Green Hope High School at New Hanover. Green Hope ran away with the playoff, taking 6-3. Winners from New Hanover in the single matches included Campbell Cooper and Marta Rouse Pierce. The team of Rouse Pierce and Barker from New Hanover won their doubles match. That's sports this week. Your School News will be right back, so don't go away.
This is a family that was almost fed by neighbors who almost volunteered to help them out. Almost volunteered. When it comes to giving, almost doesn't count.
Welcome back to Your School News. We close our program with Miss Heisinger's kindergarten class at Ogden Elementary. They have been working very hard to learn all about the Daily Five.
The Daily Five is a structure that helps students develop the daily habits of reading, writing, and working independently that will lead to a lifetime of reading independence.
During the Daily Five, the kindergartners practice 5 essential skills of becoming great independent readers and writers. The Ogden students learned to sit quietly and read to self. The students also learned from day 1 there are 3 ways to read a book: read the pictures, read the words, and retell the story.
The students also learn to read to someone. During this time, they will listen and summarize and read out loud. Ogden students really enjoy to listen and read. They enjoy books on CD, which they follow along in their own copies of the story.
Kindergartners at Ogden jumped way ahead as they also learned about journal writing. This gave students a chance to create a journal entry about what they had read and learned. The compound of the Daily Five provided additional support for the students to become effective writers.
It's an exciting name for Ogden kindergartens as they learn how to read to self, journal write, and listen to reading. These students have already reached their goal of 15 minutes per station.
Throughout the week, these students also enjoyed special activities such as Teddy Bear Tuesday and Flashlight Friday. The class is doing a wonderful job.
That does it for this edition of Your School News. Recapping some of the main stories, Board of Education held a joint meeting with the county commissioners regarding a bond referendum. Bradley Creek Elementary held their 2nd annual Hispanic Recourse Fair, and the school system has officially launched the new parent information system online.
Remember, Your School News is on cable and online. And don't forget to start your morning with our light and lively morning show weekdays at 6 a.m. I'm Michaela Sears.
And I'm Scott Banky. On behalf of the entire YSN crew, thanks for watching New Hanover County Schools TV on the Learning Network of the Cape Fear.
Have a great day.